Hi, I'm Lisa from Vagabond Kayaks, and I have a treat for you today. We've got a range of our adult kayaks here, and Mpho is going to be paddling them. She has never paddled before. She is an absolute beginner. Let's see how she does on the water.
Hi guys, my name is Mpho and I live in George, but I've never ever paddled before. Today's going to be my first time paddling and I'm going to be trying out the Vagabond adult range. So yeah, let's see if I can walk on water, or at least kayak. So before I got on the water, I was quite apprehensive about, whether or not I would topple over and also my posture and whether or not I'll be able to do the actual paddling. And because I'm not a strong swimmer, so I was quite scared about that. But I think I was a bit more comfortable once I found that it was quite stable and it was staying afloat. Once I got in the boat itself and once we got out onto the water, I started feeling a bit more comfortable because it wasn't rocking. My expectations have been surpassed. The Tsomo, which actually almost sounds like Mpho, it was actually the first kayak I've ever gotten into in my life. So I was a bit scared initially, but once I got on and started to get into the rhythm of it, I started to gain my confidence. I'd not expected it to be as not easy. I don't want to say easy, but it's easy to learn. With the right kind of practice, I now see that I actually can do this. So after the Tsomo, I paddled the Tarka, and obviously I've had now my first experience with the Tsomo, so it was a bit better going into the Tarka. I kind of knew what I needed to do on my side. Not that I was, perfect at it. I was able to control it better, even though it was a little bit faster than the Tsomo. I found that it was easier to make the turns, than it was for me in the Tsomo. Yeah, this I found to be a lot easier to control. Hey guys, so I've tried out the Tsomo as well as the Tarka, and now I'm gonna give the Kasai a try. And my experience with the Kasai was that it's a big boy. So I think I struggled a bit in the sense that it required a lot more, not strength per se, but you need to be able to control it more because of the size of the kayak itself. Having built on the experience from the Tsomo and the Tarka, I kind of had a better understanding and it was just a matter of practicing. But once I got into the rhythm of it, it was actually very I was comfortable on it. But I think it is for, bigger and bigger people, basically, taller perhaps even, that can, control it better. But I enjoyed it. By Kasai level, I think I knew some of the techniques by then. Yeah. So after the Kasai, I then paddled the Marimba. It is quite long. It's the longest one that I got to jump on today. And I found it to be very fast. I found it almost to be, I don't want to say a bigger version of the Tarka because it's so different. the Tarka had that sort of, I could step onto it. The Marimba does not have one, but what it does have that I actually found interesting is that it has like this holder for me to actually put my things in, put my cell phone and that kind of stuff, so I like that. I've enjoyed being on it. You know, of all the boats, it was very comfortable for me as well. The same as with the Tarka. It's just a matter of control, and also I think it's, you know, big boy, it needs somebody bigger. And I'm a little bit shorter, yeah. Yeah, but I quite enjoyed it. After paddling the single kayaks, the single boats, I then went on to the Mazowe with Lisa, who's more, you know, she's more professional and has more experience in kayaking. I felt comfortable in the sense that I knew that she would have things on lockdown, but also because of now my experiences with the single boats, my confidence had been lifted a little bit. So I knew that, you know, if at all she would ask me to, you know, veer in a certain direction or do things a certain way, that I would at least be able to do it. I quite enjoyed it, and having the comfort of having an experienced person with me as well was easier for me to. So all the apprehensions I had before coming, by Marimba stage, by the Mazowe stage, they were all gone. I paddled all the kayaks. Having done that, Lisa then said, okay, go back to the first one that you tried out, which was the Tsomo. And I must say that my experience then was a bit more, not a bit more, actually, I had fun. I had fun by then. The experience was so much better compared to the first time. The nerves had withered away, and it's not just a matter of practice. Having experienced the other boats, I got to appreciate the Tsomo more. You know, I understood now, okay, it might be slower than the Kasai, but I'm able to do things like donuts in the dam. So having gone through all the other boats and getting to paddle the Tarka again for the second time, I must say that it is my preferred choice for myself. I feel like for my size, it is a perfect boat. It fits me, it suits me better compared to the bigger boats. And I really enjoyed that I had more control. I felt like I had more control the second time around.